Yes, hello. I'm Dr. Yolanda White. I'm a pediatrician. So I protect the health, safety, and well-being of children. So many kids have dental fluorosis now, which is a sign of chronic fluoride overexposure and toxicity. Those white stains in the teeth, they reflect a reduced mineral content. And it's not just children who are affected, everyone is affected, but even affects the unborn child because fluoride can cross the placenta and it can cross the blood-brain barrier. And when it does that, it can lower IQ and even affect other neurodevelopmental outcomes. So this is very serious.
I became interested in the issue of disproportionate harm to minorities from fluoridation for several reasons. First of all, as a public health professional, I had done some minority health work in my career. I also saw in a publication called Morbidity and Mortality Weekly Report from the CDC, in 2005, they had some information that they shared. Buried in the back of this study that they published was a little table, and it showed that Black Americans and Hispanics had disproportionate amounts of dental fluorosis. And I was intrigued by this and disturbed by it, actually.
There's many different health effects that show up from fluoride. I think Dr. Yamiana said there's something like 30 enzyme systems that are affected, but the most obvious one is the dental fluorosis. Surgeon General of the Public Health Service was asked to give advice on the subject, so he formed a committee on non-dental effects. He had one on dental effects and one on non-dental effects. When they met, they discussed dental fluorosis and said that you'd have to have rocks in your head to allow your own kids to get dental fluorosis. And as a result, when they put their report out, they did call it an adverse health effect. Well, the report never made it to the public. It went up the line and someone altered it and changed the language in the report. And they changed many other things too, which I don't have time to go into, but the most important one is that they changed the dental fluorosis statement from a adverse health effect to a cosmetic effect. And there's a writer by the name of Dan Grossman, an investigative journalist, who looked into this and found out that the people on the committee had no knowledge of the fact that it had been changed. They were never asked to agree to it. So it basically does not represent, as it says it does, it doesn't represent the real deliberations of the committee.
In 1998, in the Wall Street Journal, the Center for Disease Control acknowledged that 22% of the children already had dental fluorosis. Now, more than a decade later, they've doubled the number of children with dental fluorosis, and a lot of it severe, and a lot of it in the African American and Hispanic communities. What is it about dental fluorosis that you don't understand? It's an adverse health effect, and they need to stop causing it.